Everyone, welcome back to more Va-11. Where we last left off, we talked to Dorothy. And we're like one day, we went on a break, we're one day away from the MegaChristmas party. Also, I'm pretty sure I failed to give her the piano woman. Because I feel like after the Christmas party happens, how much left of the game will there be, you know? Because that's like, oh, the big part, that seems like the big climax to end on a high note. Because I feel like I missed my chance, you know? Because I didn't have any cool heart-to-heart scene with, like, Stella. But there's still Virgilio and a bunch of other characters. I feel like, yeah. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Jukebox is staying the same as always, because none of you people would ever suggest anything different. I mean, the music is, this game's like a god-tier soundtrack, but, I mean, if you want to hear anything, eventually, then just say the word. Ah, did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV PPV. Why? That's hard. Those three letters are hard to say in succession. Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. Oh, pay-per-view main event. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Hey! Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. Ahem. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Okay, something cold, so I need something on the rocks. Something on the rocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I feel like just getting people drunk as hell today? Okay, all on the rocks and blended. Yep. I don't know. I'm just loading it up. Bitter, girly, and soft. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold, actually. Oh, listen, Say is a woman that will not let the weather control her, you know? It's like, it's winter, Myreahis. Why are you eating ice cream? Because ice cream tastes fucking delicious, okay? It's hot as hell outside. Why are you eating, like, this hot bowl of ramen? Because, you know what? It tastes great. I don't care that I was outside, it's 100 fucking degrees in Florida, and then I'm just sweating because I take 8 steps to go check the mail. I'm already sweating through my clothes, and I just wish this state was 40 degrees cooler year round. Okay, but why am I eating like a hot nice bowl of ramen? Because it tastes fucking great, you know. Say she wants a cool drink. It's cold outside. Okay, she's not gonna let the weather, control her life. I've always had a decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a MegaChristmas party tomorrow, and she's having a meeting today. I'm just helping her. Oh, she's having her own Christmas party. I'm just helping her by checking out some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too. Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time. If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shined, yeah. It's like that, I'm not really a pure-hearted, kind person. I'm just doing this for, tax reasons. I don't want people to think I'm all soft. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, or Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She just stresses a lot about her bust size. Really, she's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Yeah, we know one blonde-haired perp, dollop of perfection that, I think we can all, remember. Although I guess comparisons are useless here, they rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. That makes sense. Yeah, in fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask about the specifics. That's what I was wondering, like, she's worried about her size. I mean, from the way she looks, just they don't look, too insanely huge, but just, oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. I guess that's post work done to keep them down or looking smaller. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? It's a distraction. I sort of like to have to divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she's also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmen is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I'm making it sound like... Also, whenever you want to whip it out, or whenever you want to use them to your advantage, it'd be nice to have them, You get the best of both worlds, Like, they're a pain now, but, I can... when I need them, they're there for me. It's not like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I'm guess... And a taller or thicker person are supposed to be normal, but she's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really, I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a second. Fuck, it's still a thing! It's still a thing! It's dangerous. Okay, non-alcoholic. Wait, sorry, I'll let them break. Alright, I assumed, it went... This is a new part, it's like, oh wait. Okay, non-alcoholic. So, frothy water just seems like ass. Well, it's something that tastes good that just has optional Carmitrine, is all I'm saying. No, bad touch. Bloom lights. Blue fair optional. There we go. Sweet girly in the saw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. All aged and mixed. There we go. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Yep, that's one I ascribe to as well. I like having control of my faculties. Usually people like feeling numb because their numbness helps them forget their problems. But my thing is that, you forget your problems, but the problems are just gonna be there the second you come to again. So what has actually been accomplished aside from just procrastinating, And what kind of dumb shit could you end up doing that you possibly could regret while you're in this sort of numb, foggy state, Well, also, on the contrary, to sort of counteract or contest that point, you might end up doing things that you probably wouldn't ever do that probably turn out for the better. It's like you're a bit more adventurous when you're in that state. But again, I would just say take the steps to fix the problems in your life, or at least mitigate them, so that you don't feel like you have to go into that foggy, out of mind, or like, hey, I'm drunk off my ass state, at the rate that you do. Then again, that is the much harder, that is the more mature choice, but it's the one that's it's much harder to do, requires a lot of willpower, and asks a lot out of a person, and that probably even a person like myself wouldn't do most of the time. Like, even though I don't drink, it's like, hey, if I had the option of, hey, work to better yourself, or just get drunk for one night and just forget about it, be like, this is the easier option. So it'd be like, I don't want to feel like I'm just on sort of a moral high horse or stepping stool, but it's just, it's the thing I feel like people should, or that we all should do, but we most often do not, because it is harder, If we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment, make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world is an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, You start just liking the drink, but before then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. Tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Jill, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good! At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured, if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A, yeah. I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. Oh, shit. I could go for a position with the police, but that wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it. Yeah, EMT? Could being an EMT be a thing? Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that Hell and Apollo trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hey! Haven't seen you in a while. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. A strong drink. Isn't that, fucking manly? Isn't one of these? Gut punch. Better manly strong. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4. This'll be strong as hell, boy. Alright. All aged and mixed. Right, okay. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So what brought you here? Nothing special, I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone, a gun for hire. What about the girl, Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls, why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope, that's quite the name. He's some big name from... Oh god. Kanye-vania. I really hope in the future... Wait, okay, I was about to say no. I don't want a Kanye West to have a country, but I kind of want to see... I have that morbid, dark curiosity. I kind of want to see what would it be the case if Kanye West had his own country, you know? His blood apparently has some weird reaction to glitch these nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing. Oh, fuck! They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Is nanomachine rejection sort of just like the new version of cancer, like Cancer 3.0 or Cancer 2.0, where it's just you use nanomachines to fix everything, and also because it's like his blood, it eats like nanomachines until there's nothing left. So it's like, you heard the study about how, or heard this where it's like, people have tried using AIDS in order to fight cancer, essentially. People have cancer, they also have AIDS. So let's, like, give them a form or, like, a strain of AIDS that will just be very, you know, aggressive and just eat away the cancer. So it's like, hey, we use diseases to fight other diseases. Like, hey, I have these weird nanomachines, and we'll eat the nanomachines that are causing issues or will cause nanomachine rejection and kill someone. That's the way, I think that's, like, the future cyberpunk lens they're putting on that whole situation. Turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a Cobalt Velvet? Okay. Cobalt Velvet. Cobalt Velvet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. There's on the rocks and mix. It's like champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola left. Here you go, Cobalt. Here you go. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? Then no. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? You told me you wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. You could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your points. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. Oh, shit! What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from her home. At first, I was just waiting for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and I went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her soon. I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her taking cover in some dumpster unconscious from start. Jesus! So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though she seems slower somehow. Maybe she's more cautious or where maybe she got injured. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to her before her trail gets cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay, then I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. All right. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Yay! I know this small party is what you needed. Alright, mouse. Mouse, I need you to stop fucking... There... Oh, wait, the mouse wouldn't show up on here. Okay. Alright. Lowering his drink, total mistake. Okay, we got 9,000. Okay. Alright, okay. A party then, I'll bring you leftovers. Shit. I can't... I can't... I can't... His resurrection as the MegaChristmas that saved Christmas. What? Merry MegaChristmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as a Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Is this a fusion of the commercialized Christmas and the Christian Christmas? Is like, Jesus... Wait. Jesus' resurrection was supposed to be on Easter, right? That's why... Yeah. What's Christmas? Oh, Christmas was Jesus being born. Okay. Alright. So it's... Yeah, it's both aspects of Christmas and, you know, Easter mixed in. Okay, let's hold one lock. Let's see what we get this new. Augmented Eye. Okay. Yuri Yuri is the best show when I watch Animes for Nerds. It's the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then prepare to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yoro Yuri. It's one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The palace of the popular Danger You film seem to be divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Sheena Sue. Wake me up inside. You can catch every YY episode every Friday on RSTV. Animes for Nerds. Okay. Yeah. It's good to know the weebs are still at each other's throat, even in the future. It's warm my heart. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? I'm pretty sure Kanye Vania went through... Oh, Jesus Christ. What's with the artificial intelligence, mind you? The king of the West, Kanji of the Western... Kanji of the Western nation of Kanye Vania. There's about 6,000 robot soldiers, but all of whom look like the hottest girls around. There's this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic. Wait, is Kanye West still the... Wait, is Kanye West the leader of Kanye Vania? It's not like he formed his own country then died. There's a new leader. Is Kanye West? I mean, he could have like he could be like half robotic and be able to extend his lifespan that way, you know. Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do whatever they want. They don't give a shit. Marina Zimmer 35 told the Almaden during a screen review. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I would have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch to match your every needs? And more as we investigate. Okay. I mean, what's the ratio to men to women? And that it could be a tactic though. They could also function as, you know, they could be spies. They could also increase morale of your male soldiers and your women soldiers who are into that. Also, I mean, if your army has a lot of non-robotic, just if the opposing armies or opposing countries have armies of, you know, robots that have artificial intelligence that have empathy and or have men or women who swing that way, you know, they won't have the high resolve to fight and kill those sexy ass robot women. Okay, is all I'm saying. Okay, if you had to kill an ugly, decrepit, smelly homeless man for like a sum of money, okay, you'd have to be paid a much higher sum of money if you're gonna kill someone like Emma Stone or someone. Is all I'm saying. It's like, oh, you're gonna put a gun to Scarlett Johansson's head and blow her brains out for a sum of money. You'd have to be a lot higher than the amount of money you have to get paid to kill some homeless person. Is all I'm saying. It is a tactic. It is a tactic. Sure, you may think it'd be sexist, but when Kanye Vania is the ruling country of the planet because of their unorthodox tactics that you scoffed at, then you shall be ruining the day, Miss Lana Smithy. Jesus Christ, I spit all over the fucking place. I bet I sounded really fucking like when I was saying that. Jesus Christ. Oh, let's see. Okay. Now, so they stopped everything as normal again, so we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Update Lilum receiving mysterious messages. Holy shit. Was it a prankster, someone who just discovered how to subvert public communications channels in Lilum? Some reports that indicate that the Lilum behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although it can only match the confusion that they were going through. For the first time, let's not forget something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilum advanced was as high as was at its historic high. Nothing came of it. When will it happen again? Time will tell. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's a bit spooky, a bit, yeah. I don't know. Maybe someone's trying to break the conditioning. Maybe Lilum God is here, you know? Maybe it's RA9 of the Lilums, you know? Who knows? You know? Alright. Oh, we got a new thing. Pure Mickey. MegaChristmas is here. I'm way used to Christmas, but the MegaChristmas tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name and the holiday is any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how Glitch City managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Is that in Japan where they just eat the fried chicken at KFC for Christmas? Well, it's not that different considering they have the same names, but it's still pretty cool. Whoops, gotta go. Time to sign some books. Was it MegaChristmas or MegaChristmas? Don't know, don't care. Yeah. I like it. Mega. Mega-Christmas. That's the correct way to say it, you know. It's the best, it's the marriage of both of the things, you know. Still in the dark. We can't pay our fucking electric bill. Alright, we got the 9 grand, you know. Alright, let's just save again. A13 room. And I shall see you all next time for our Mega Christmas spectacular piece. Oh yeah, we're still in the dark. Still in the dark, and Jill's just there on her tablet. You know, probably after I end the episode, after the episode, she'll play some more Monster Girl puzzle. You know, for. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna miss this game when it's over because I feel like Mega Christmas. I feel like this is close to the end, man. Wait. I was told there were 3 parts. Maybe Mega Christmas is the end of part 2. Who knows? Anyways, see you next time.